Hey, what's happening? Dr. Kelly here. A lot of times I get questions about Doc, if I were to do 3 exercises, if I could pick 3 exercises out that would make me run faster, be healthier, would help me in anything that I do, what would those, whatever they tell me, whatever they like to do, what's the 3 exercises that you would recommend? So we always kind of say in my circle of friends, if you have glutes, lats, and a core, everything's usually going to be okay. So we're kind of going to talk about those 3 exercises that kind of hit each one of those sections there. So first exercise, probably my favorite exercise, I think if you want to get someone to move better, is the Turkish get-up. It's number 1. It teaches it demands range of motion at each joint of your body to its fullest, whether it's rotation, internal rotation, external rotation, but it also demands it to stabilize in that range of motion, which is very important in teaching the brain that you own that position and that you're safe in that position. So Turkish get up is number 1. Everyone should try to get on the floor and learn how to move underneath weight, underneath tension. Okay. Number two would probably be the kettlebell swing. Now, kettlebell swing, these are 2 exercises that just incorporate just with kettlebells. It's a simple gym you can take with you, actually, is just getting a kettlebell and learning how to use it properly. So a kettlebell swing really gets the glute ham complex really activated. It's a hip hinge, so it really emulates a lot of movements as we do as humans. You see kind of like that the hinge is more like a deadlift position. It's actually a pushing back, if you would, and loading here. The glute, doing a kettlebell swing is probably one of the top exercises I would recommend from a overall fitness aspect, and that your glutes work, which a lot of the population, even some of the athletes, their glutes don't work well because we sometimes sit too much, desk jobs, those type of things. And it's one that we could really boost up our fitness and overall movement if we have good glutes. So that would probably be number 2. Number 3, for a lot of patients I see have shoulder injuries, and the majority of a lot of the athletes, especially the wrestlers that I see, it's usually in the overhead position that the injury occurs. So a lot of times, what a carry will do. Overhead carry with a kettlebell. We'll keep it this kettlebell series just so you can get a kettlebell and you can learn how to move and stay healthy everywhere just by getting yourself a 35-pound kettlebell. So overhead, it teaches your brain where your shoulder belongs, how it centrates, how it sits in the socket where it belongs, while your body is in motion. So it teaches you this is where the shoulder is and it's safe while the rest of your body moves. It's probably one of the number 1 rehab exercises also, just as a shoulder. And it's static, so it's safe. If you can get here without pain, you can teach your brain that this is okay and it's safe. And a lot of times that will help your pain syndrome, help your stability. So it gets that lat. Overhead, the lat is the number 1 stabilizer of the front of the humerus, so the front of that ball and socket joint. If they're not working, a lot of times we're not good here. So it gets this good lat activation, one of the biggest muscles in the body, protects the shoulder. So from the top, Turkish get up, kettlebell swing, and overhead carries. Get a kettlebell, start moving better.